Welcome student. In the last lecture we started the halogen derivatives of alkane, and in that lecture we had studied the introductory part as well as the different types of classification of halogen derivatives of alkane. Today we will see the methods of preparation of alkyl halides. There are four different methods, and from that we will see first one from alcohol. You know that alcohol is mainly represented by the ROH. It is treated with HX halo acids. Then in presence of suitable reagent and conditions, mostly you will get the alkyl halide as well as water molecule. Suppose you are considering example ethyl alcohol C2H5OH. Ethyl alcohol C2H5OH is treated with HCl, concentrated HCl, in presence of anhydrous ZnCl2. It produces ethyl chloride as well as water molecule. Here the mixture of concentrated HCl and anhydrous ZnCl2 is called as Lucas reagent. And this process is called as Gruss process. Second example, suppose ethyl alcohol C2H5OH is treated with HBr. Here 48% of HBr is taken in presence of sodium bromide NaBr and sulfuric acid H2SO4. After heating, here you will get C2H5Br plus water molecule. Again here ethyl alcohol is treated with 48% of HBr in presence of sodium bromide sulfuric acid. After heating, it produces ethyl bromide and water molecule. Next method, that reaction, that is C2H5OH is treated with HI, hydriodic acid, in presence of sodium iodide and sulfuric acid H2SO4. Sulfuric acid, mostly it gives C2H5UR plus water molecule. Once again see the first method from alcohol, that means here the halo acids HX, that is HCl, HBr and HI. HCl hydrochloric acid, HBr hydrobromic acid and HI hydriodic acid. There are different conditions. First we will see the ROH, that is general formula for the alcohol treated with HX, that is halo acid or hydrogen halide. By considering the suitable condition and reagent, we will get the alkyl halide and water molecule. First we will see the HCl. Suppose ethyl alcohol is treated with concentrated HCl in presence of anhydrous ZnCl2. It gives ethyl chloride and water molecule. Here the mixture of concentrated HCl and anhydrous ZnCl2 is called as Lucas reagent, and this process is called as Gruss process. Again here, when ethyl alcohol is treated with 48% of HBr in presence of NaBr, sulfuric acid, after heating, it gives ethyl bromide and water molecule. Again see, the hydriodic acid is treated with ethyl alcohol. It gives sodium iodide. In presence of sodium iodide, sulfuric acid, it gives ethyl iodide and water molecule. Again we will see the next method, that is from phosphorus halide. here there are two types of phosphorus halide, that is phosphorus trihalide and phosphorus pentahalide. Phosphorus trihalide and phosphorus pentahalide. Again we will see here, suppose ethyl alcohol, 3 molecules of ethyl alcohol is treated with phosphorus trichloride. Phosphorus trichloride, it gives here 3 molecules of here ethyl chloride, 3 molecules of ethyl chloride, as well as here phosphorus acid, that is H3PO3. H3PO3. Again next one, example, ethyl alcohol is treated with phosphorus pentachloride. Here you will get C2H5Cl plus POCl3 plus here HCl. That means ethyl alcohol is treated with phosphorus pentachloride. It gives ethyl chloride, phosphorus oxytrichloride, that is also called as phosphoryl chloride, and HCl. The next method, that is third one, from thionyl chloride. From thionyl chloride. Here you will see ethyl alcohol C2H5OH is treated with thionyl chloride SOCl2. Mostly it gives C2H5Cl plus HCl as well as sulfur dioxide. That means ethyl alcohol is treated with thionyl chloride SOCl2. After heating it gives ethyl chloride, HCl and sulfur dioxide. Then here the next method, from hydrocarbon. In the last year 11th standard we had studied all these methods, that is from hydrocarbon. For example, we will see here, that is methane CH4 is treated with excess of chlorine in presence of UV light or diffused sunlight. It gives CH3Cl methyl chloride as well as here 1 molecule of HCl. Again this methyl chloride treated with excess of chlorine in presence of UV light or diffused sunlight, it gives methylene dichloride CH2Cl2 and HCl. Again we will see here the methylene chloride again react with excess of chlorine in presence of UV light. Mostly it produces chloroform CHCl3, or it is called as trichloromethane with HCl. Again trichloromethane CHCl3 react with excess of chlorine in presence of UV light or diffuse sunlight. It gives carbon tetrachloride. Again this is a chain type of reaction. That means when methane treated with excess of chlorine in presence of UV light, it gives methyl chloride and HCl. Methyl chloride again react with excess of chlorine, it gives methylene dichloride and HCl in presence of UV light. Again this produced methylene dichloride react with excess of chlorine in presence of UV light, diffused sunlight or HNO. It gives the chloroform, that is trichloromethane with HCl. Again these chloroform treated with excess of chlorine, it gives carbon tetrachloride. In this reaction is mainly considered as a halogenation reaction. This reaction is considered as a halogenation reaction. In this, here monohalogen derivatives is obtained, dihalogen derivatives obtained, trihalogen derivatives as well as tetrahalogen derivatives are obtained, and this is mainly considered, that means from saturated hydrocarbons alkyl halides are formed, that is monohalogen, dihalogen and trihalogen as well as tetrahalogen derivatives are obtained by this process. Next one, here unsaturated hydrocarbons such as alkene. From alkene we will also produce or obtain alkyl halide. Suppose here one propylene or CH3 CH double bond CH2, that is called as 1-propene. This is considered as a unsymmetrical alkene. Alkene is considered because here double bond is present, that is sp2 hybridization. When unsymmetrical alkene is treated with unsymmetrical reagents such as HBr, then what happens? This addition takes place according to the Markovnikov's rule. This addition takes place according to the Markovnikov's rule. Here the negative part of halocide, that means Br, goes to those carbon atom where the carbon consists of least number of hydrogen atom. So here you will obtain CH3, CH, here Br and CH3. Again we will see here the negative part of haloacid goes to those carbon atom which consist of least number of hydrogen atom in alkene, and hydrogen is attached to the CH2 by here breaking of the double bond. Here the two products are obtained. This is called as 2-bromopropane. 2-bromopropane, and this is a major product, and second product is obtained as a 1-bromopropane. Second product is obtained as a 1-bromopropane. 1-bromopropane, and this is minor product. This is minor product. Again here from unsaturated hydrocarbons, here according to the Markovnikov's we will obtain here alkyl halides. What is the Markovnikov's rule or statement? Here when unsymmetrical reagent such as a HBr, H2SO4, HOCl is added to the unsymmetrical alkene, then the negative part of haloacid goes to those carbon atom which consist of least number of hydrogen atom. What happens here? The double bond breaks and here Br is attached to the second carbon atom and H is added here. So here two products are obtained, that is 2-bromopropane which is a major product and 1-bromopropane is a minor product. If this reaction carries in presence of peroxide, then it is called as peroxide effect, and the addition takes place according to the anti-Markovnikov's rule. According to the anti-Markovnikov's rule, this is also called as peroxide effect. This is also called as peroxide effect. That means it is takes place according to the anti-Markovnikov's rule. Then what is the statement of the anti-Markovnikov's rule? See here. When 1-propene is treated with HBr, then in presence of peroxide, the positive part of haloacid goes to those carbon atom which consist of least number of hydrogen atom. Here the two products are obtained. First one, that is CH3 CH2 CH2Br. This is called as 1-bromopropane. 1 bromopropane. This is a major product. This is a major product. And second one, CS3, CH, here Br and here CS3. This is called as 2-bromopropane. This is called as 2-bromopropane, and this is a minor product. This is a minor product. Once again, see here, when unsymmetrical alkene such as a 1-propene is treated with HBr in presence of peroxide, here addition takes place according to the Andy-Markovnikov's rule. That means from halo acid, positive part of halo acid goes to those carbon atom which consist of least number of hydrogen atom in alkene. So here 1 bromopropane and 2 bromopropane products are obtained. 1 bromopropane is a major product and 2 bromopropane is a minor product. Then next method, that is halogen exchange method. Halogen exchange method. Halogen exchange method. Here in this there are two reactions. First one, that is Finkelstein reaction. Finkelstein reaction, and second one, that is Schwarz reaction. In Finkelstein reaction, alkyl chloride react with sodium iodide. In presence of acetone or methanol. Here the alkyl iodide and sodium chloride are produced, and this reaction is known as Finkelstein reaction. This reaction is known as Finkelstein reaction. In this case, in Finkelstein reaction, alkyl iodides are produced from the alkyl chlorides. These alkyl chlorides react with sodium iodide. In presence of acetone or methanol, it gives alkyl iodide with sodium chloride. For example, here ethyl chloride C2H5Cl is treated with sodium iodide. In presence of acetone and or methanol, here ethyl iodide C2H5I and sodium chloride are produced, and this reaction is called as Finkelstein reaction. The next one, that is Schwarz reaction. Here in Schwarz reaction, alkyl fluorides are prepared by heating alkyl chlorides or bromides with metal fluorides such as silver fluoride, mercurous fluoride, arsenic fluoride or tin fluoride. Suppose here alkyl chloride are treated with silver fluoride, it produces alkyl fluoride with silver chloride, and this reaction is called as Schwarz reaction. Suppose example, here C2H5Cl is treated with silver fluoride, it gives ethyl fluoride C2H5F plus silver chloride, and this reaction is called as Schwarz reaction. This reaction is called as Schwarz reaction. Again see here, mostly by using halogen exchange method, there are two types of reaction, that is Finkelstein reaction and Schwarz reaction. In Finkelstein reaction, alkyl chloride is treated with sodium iodide in presence of acetone or methanol. Mainly here the alkyl iodides with sodium chloride is formed. This is called as Finkelstein reaction. What about the Schwarz reaction? In Schwarz reaction, alkyl chlorides or alkyl bromides are treated with silver fluoride. Then here alkyl fluorides are formed with silver chloride. Again here ethyl chloride is treated with silver fluoride. It gives ethyl fluoride with silver chloride. Again the next method, that is electrophilic substitution method. Electrophilic substitution method. Electrophilic substitution method. Here, suppose you are considering the toluene. What is meant by the toluene? Benzene ring is attached to the CH3, that is called as toluene, and when this toluene is treated with bromine in presence of iron in dark, then mostly here two products are obtained, that is 2-bromotoluene, 2-bromotoluene, and second product, that is 4-bromotoluene, 2-bromotoluene, and here 4-bromotoluene. Again here in the electrophilic substitution method, toluene is treated with bromine in presence of Levy's acid such as Fe, FeCl3, anhydrous aluminium trichloride. Mostly two products are obtained, that is the 2-bromotoluene and 4-bromotoluene. In this way, we had seen the different methods for the preparation of alkyl halide. Thank you.